Saint Tervel, or Triveli, monastic name Theoctist, was a ruler of the Bulgarian Khanate from the Dulo dynasty, son of Khan Aspura and grandson of Khan Kubrat. The Bulgars were a nomadic Turkic group that pushed into the Pontic steppes from Central Asia and later on forming two states, the First Bulgarian Empire in the Balkans and the Volga Bulgars in Russia. The nomadic Bulgars later became Slavicized through settling in heavily South Slavic populated areas and slowly adopted their customs and religion, while also maintaining their militaristic ethos. Khan Aspara is famous for crossing the Danube River, and after defeating the Byzantines at Pliska, he establishes the Balkanic branch of the Bulgars and forces the Eastern Roman Empire to pay him tribute for not continuing his raids into the country. Khan Tervel took over rulership of the First Bulgarian state between 700 and 721 AD. In 705 AD, as a mark of friendship between the Bulgar Khan and Byzantium, Khan Tervel received the title of Caesar of the Roman Empire and Tsar of Bulgaria and Constantinople from Emperor Justinian II. In the diplomatic hierarchy of the Roman Empire, the title of Caesar was amongst the highest in which non-Byzantine medieval European rulers could be honored with. The title was received only by Christian rulers, so Khan Tervel had apparently converted to Christianity by that point in time. Khan Tervel appears in numerous late chronicles from Europe, from Greek, Serbian, and Bulgarian ones to Italian and French. Later on, European authors credit Khan Tervel with saving Europe from the Islamic invasions that were threatening it from the east, and was called the Savior of Europe for stopping the siege of Constantinople in the year 717 to 718 AD by defeating the Umayyad army. This battle was taken place at around the same time with the Battle of Tours in France, where the regent of the Franks, Charles Martel, stopped the Muslim invaders on the other side of Europe. For his work in defending the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire and center of Christianity, Khan Tervel was canonized as Saint Trivelius. There are three main Bulgarian manuscripts that deal with the life and deeds of Khan Tervel: Slav Bulgarian History by Saint Paisius of Hilander, History by hieromonk Spiridon Gabrovsky, and the so-called Zographic History from the Anthonite monastery Zograf. Khan Tervel was considered by Saint Paisius of Hilander to be one of the greatest Bulgarians and most worthy after Tsar Boris I, his later descendant. Saint Paisius recognizes Khan Tervel from the copperplate engraving from the Stematographia in the person of Saint Theoctistus, or the Serbian king Stefan Dragutin. The Stematographia was a pan-Slavic heraldic essay commissioned by the Serbian patriarch Arseniy IV Jovanovici, presented to Empress Maria Theresa of the Austrian Empire in order to highlight the prominence, nobility, and sainthood of the medieval Serbian monarchs. At the same time, this event sparked the Bulgarian national revival movement, which took inspiration from the past and sought to further crystallize the Bulgarian nationhood. Khan Tervel also built a monastery near the town of Ohrid, in which he ultimately withdrew from worldly life and became a monk under the name Theoctist. While Tsar Boris I would be the ruler that ultimately Christianizes the Bulgarian state, it was Saint Tervel that made it acceptable within the nation centuries earlier. From the Western Jesuit literary sources, we can gather that Khan Tervel was canonized by the Christian Church under the name of Saint Tsar Trivelius. References to the famous Khan are also in Armenian and Ragusan sources, both of which testify to Trivels's Christian identity. Saint Tervel is presented in different imageries, as a Caesar and as a Tsar with Christian symbols. In its seal, opened in 1972, an inscription is engraved, Mother of God, keep Caesar Tervel. In the 18th and the 19th century, famous Bulgarian painters depicted the face of Saint Tervelius Theoctist in many Bulgarian churches and monasteries in the Balkans. The saint is revered by the Bulgarian Orthodox Church on September 3rd.